folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? This is the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, legendary home of the USC Trojans. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the USC Trojans. Green Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Holmstrom. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. To the air, it's Mayava. Close to the tight end. Incomplete, almost a first down interception here on the opening drive. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together, and this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Pulls it in. It's Edwards. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Makes the grab. It's Jordan. He stopped and gets a first down.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
They make the tackle, but that's an excellent game. Moves the ball to the 33.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
At 1st down, sack a surprise. It moves him back into fringe field goal range. What can they do on 2nd and long? To throw, it's Mayava. Over the middle, it's Edwards. And the defense wraps him up.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught near the sticks. It's Jordan. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score at the 1st down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And the Trojans looking to cash in this red zone trip. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. The pocket breaking down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pin back. He hands it off from the gun. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Just able to get it away. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Can they put together something here? Caught over the middle. It's P.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here, he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Back to throw. It's Mayava. On the move now. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
In the red area, it's Edwards. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And the Trojans begin to crank up the tempo a bit. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. And the Trojans looking to keep this drive moving. And the wideout goes in motion. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. After a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Looking deep to the right side. Makes the grab on the right side for a big gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the marker.
This is what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Short gain, what's going to be the final play of the first period. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the 1st down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
Notre Dame looking to convert on 4th down here. And he'll set up to throw. QB to the tight end for a completion. Touchdown, Irish. They connect for 6. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Every game in this series just feels special, Kirk. The battle for the Shillelagh, really the first great intersectional rivalry that's endured goes back 100 years.
You know, I think for a lot of us, this rivalry reminds us of the old Midwest against the West Coast. But these days, these two programs are still very highly regarded by both the players and staff across the entire college football landscape.
Back to pass. It's Mayava. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
It's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Quick throw to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Slides the quick throw. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. And the Trojans will come to the line to run the hurry up. Can he make it to the marker? Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
And the Trojans will look to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this 1st down, just not able to execute, and now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking for the wide out. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Powering through. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Back to pass. It's Murphy. Looking to scramble. They'll try a pass here. That's reeled in. It's strong. And they've got him.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
And there's a handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? Moves out of the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down, looked to be there, they just weren't able to complete it.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. They'll hand it off. And the gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. On the run, he'll let it go. Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down at the 42.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down to the 44.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up the 1st down.
Heading left after the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the 1st down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. The sure hands. It's Edwards. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Scanning the field. It's Mayava. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. He made it. 3 points on the board.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Back to throw. It's Murphy. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it in the open. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the move now. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage. Set second down play here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. Here's the target, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, is invaluable to the offense.
Play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to start the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They were sluggish in the first half, almost completely shut down. Let's see if they can find a spark now coming out of the break. First play of the second half is a handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss in the play.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
Dropping back. It's Murphy. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass is caught on a comeback route. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. Who's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush gets home.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
With the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And it'll be slowed right at the line for no gain.
Now that one didn't go anywhere. They're lucky he even made it back to the line of scrimmage. That one looked bad from the start.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. The punt team making their way on the field.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs, only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. And the back now goes in motion. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. He escapes the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Finally throws it deep to the right. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. What a sag by the senior.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The Trojans have 1st and 10 here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to chuck it again. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking to scramble. Now takes a hit, but lets it fly. Oh, and it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. A wasted opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Head coach stays aggressive after failing on the last 2 4th down attempts. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Bringing pressure. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This has been a struggle so far for both offenses. Can they finally get something going here? Off the RPO, caught to the right. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
They'll run it here. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Offense operating at a high tempo now. No huddle. And 3rd and short to try to pick it up on the ground. And gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. 1st down now. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Oh, it is incomplete. They call a screen on 1st down, but he just dropped it.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They make the tackle, but that plane moves it inside the red zone.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And that will give them the lead now.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Looking to pass. It's Mayava. Throwing for his running back. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
Quarterback does a good job against this nickel coverage, realizing his options downfield are taken away. I thought he might try to force it downfield, but instead pulls it down, takes off, and picks up some positive yards. Now we got a 4th and short.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Now the first play of this drive now from the 35. They'll run it from the gun. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And the same runner's got it again. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Murphy. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
They'll kick it away here. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start.
Nice game. Moves the ball to the 47. Another first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big game. Ball moves to the 21.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Ball handed off. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Let's see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Grab behind the line. It's P. Touchdown, USC. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. Now to try for the point after to make it a 3-point game.
Boy, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. It pays off in a big way here, right? Because the defense is thinking about they're going to run the football. They load up and opens him up for an easy touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Smith. He's tackled at the 17, so a little bit better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Well, a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
1st down now at the 47. One big play has gotten this offense suddenly near midfield. Breaking tackles. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Keeping it on the ground here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
Getting set. There's 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took it in as he threw the football. That brings up a 3rd down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Could take it all the way. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Trojans. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
We talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. And he's tackled just short of the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
It's an out route. The catch made. Then he'll run out of bounds and pick up a few yards on the play.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Looking to throw. It's Murphy. Grab near the sticks. It's Strong. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Looking for a deep completion. And he hauls it in, down inside the 30. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Way too much speed on that play.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here's a regular season game, Kirk, that's kind of felt like a playoff game. We expected that. The difference is, if you lose here, you're not out of it.
Chris, as you say, they're definitely not out of it if you lose this game. When you're a top-5 team late in the year playing in this kind of matchup, the win not only gives you confidence, but also you'd like to think a much easier path in the postseason.
Well, tackling right at the 31.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Pounding away with the run game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To throw, it's Mayava. Looking to scramble. He's going to put it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jackson. Loose ball, a scramble for it.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced it.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, USC.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
Boy, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So here comes 3rd and long. Trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. And the Trojans will line up to boot it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock.
Timeout, USC.
And the Trojans will have to kick this away. On he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Out there to start a new drive from the 21. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Looking for a late deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he goes down as the takeaway wraps up a hard-earned victory for the defense. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here tonight.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.